Alright, this time on building the Exocet, I'm putting the undercoater on my floor panels, bulkheads, and rear bulkheads. I'm going to show you guys what kind of undercoater I'm using and how I'm applying it to them, basically to give the car the best sound reduction from rocks and things like that hitting the bottom. The aluminum itself doesn't need any rust repellency or anything like that, or protection from rust, I should say. But this is just simply for sound deadening on the bottom of the car. So I'm going to go through the process I'm using to apply it to the car, as well as an explanation of the product I use and why I used it. What I'm using is 3M Professional rubberized undercoater. I've used this product on several cars, on wheel wells, undercarriages, things like that, and had very good success. So I'm going to go ahead and use it again. The reason I'm not using a bed liner type material is because several tests I did with this and about 3 or 4 spray can bed liners, the bed liner didn't have the rubberiness that this does, and it just won't sound deaden quite as well as this will. A lot of people say, oh, this doesn't hold up, it's bad. It does, it's all in the prep. I've used it on many cars before and it has held up very, very well. So I'm going to be using this and then basically showing you how I've applied it in the past when I've had to do fender wells and things like that. And what I think is going to be the best prep basically on this car. I'm going to show you the best prep for coating the bare aluminum panels. So I'm not going to use a primer. All the testing I did self-etching primers. I tried different grits of sandpaper to basically, see what got the best bond with this product. And from my discovery, 60 grit sanding the aluminum panels and then directly over the top, no primer in this, gave the best bond and made it the hardest to remove from the panel. Okay, so this is what your panel looks like, nice shiny aluminum as you receive it from Exomotive. This is it after the prep's done with an electric palm sander at 60 grit sandpaper. You want to make sure you sand this very, very well. Then basically, before you spray, you just want to spray it down, or excuse me, before you spray the product, you want to spray it down with some, basically a wax and grease remover or some type of solvent to clean the product off. Here's another panel, as you can see, what it looks like. Shiny aluminum, sanded down. So basically I'm going to go through and spray all these panels down with the denatured alcohol, or the wax and grease remover, and then I'm going to let them flash off for about 20 minutes before I go ahead and spray them with the undercoater. Now that the panels have flashed off, I'm going to go ahead and spray with 3 coats of the undercoater and letting it dry 5 minutes between coats, and I'll show you the results when I'm done. So I got the panels done. They've dried here for a couple hours. Turned out pretty nice. So you can kind of see the finish on that. I have a test panel over here, and I had prep this with a 60 grit sandpaper. And as you can see, I mean, that's pushing very, very hard with the fingernail. And it doesn't even harm it. So, it's, you know, you almost have to take a screwdriver to it to scrape it off if you wanted to. But doing that, there's very good sound deadening on the panel. So, yeah, I got my floors, the rest of my bulkheads and firewall panels done. And they have a few boogers in them, but from using the spray can, but not too bad. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and hopefully it holds up well on the bottom and does good for sound deadening. So that's it for this video. Next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you some heat and soundproofing I have for the tunnel section on the cover. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe or hit like down below if you would. Thanks. Bye.